everyone, this is Bridget. Happy day to ya. I had this really cool experience the other day, laying up in a really special spot that I go to up in the canyon here in Sedona. And I was laying down and these trees just were around me, and the spring is going by and they're shaking in the wind, and it's just so beautiful, the new growth, the new life, the vitality. And then through these trees, were these perfectly straight chemtrails with planes just flying crisscross on top of it. And I'm like, damn, darn it, I'm looking at that, and at first I was a little down because I was like, damn, it's like spraying on me and this great day and stuff. And then something changed. I kind of was in an altered state, and I looked at a new way, and I thought, oh my God, everything is doing its best to wake me up and becoming more. And it might just be a different motivating factor as to which one you resonate with. To some people, the beautiful trees and the nature and the vitality and the life and the connectedness just inspires you to remember and to be awake. And then to some people, the chemtrails and the government's hiding everything, and the banks and all these other things are motivating, pressurizing, creating some kind of stir to want change. And both of them are equally supportive. It depends on which one works for you. So for us now, if we can think of it from this perspective, then we can see that everything is supporting us in our awakening. And it's really interesting because even from the perspective of some of the channel material I've heard, even like the Mayan astrology type things, is that we go in these processions, these 25,000 year awakening ascension processions. And for the past 50,000 years, the first one, no one ascended. No one woke up out of third density on Earth. Something like over just 100 people, 100 Mayans actually ascended in the second round. So at the end of the second round, the beings that were in charge of Earth kind of got a little ass kicking from these higher dimensional beings who were like, what the hell? Your civilization, humanity isn't actually ascending. It isn't growing. It's just this kind of Eden where everyone's just blissed out, but no one's really transforming. No one's really changing. So we need to bring in some stuff that's going to really help them wake up this time and get off this karmic wheel. And so that's when the negativity was invited in. Different extraterrestrial races that were negative and actually were assigned to Earth to be negative. It's like, this is your job to be negative, because sometimes negativity is the very thing, that wakes us up, which is strange, but sometimes it is. And so from that perspective, it's like, that's so cool. And it's like, thank you. Instead of being judgmental of this scalar wave right above me with chemtrails, instead of being, it's like, oh my God, thank you. And for the beauty of this dog coming towards me. Hello. How you doing? So ultimately, it can be empowering if we let it. If we let the negativity teach us and wake us up and make us start changing and doing something different. So it's not about like just, I thank and send love and light to these chemtrails or something like that. It's more, okay, I see what this is. Now how can I choose again? And there's certain things that maybe it doesn't seem like you can act on right now, but there are things you can't. Like, buy organic food, put money into certain things that you care about, start expressing yourself, start something to help the earth, to help connective humanity. There's so many things that we can do. And so just every time that anything negative comes into your sphere, or perceivably negative, go, shoot. That's like your little cheerleader going, hey, you need to choose even more. You need to be living even more in an aligned way, in a way that really is inspiring, really in alignment with the earth that you choose. And so you let it be an indicator, let it knock on your door, and let it wake you up so that you choose who you want to be and and the life you want to live, and what version of Earth that you end up on. What I see is that a lot of people, it's so easy to stay asleep, easy to stay under the illusion, so easy to stay in the matrix. It's just this numbness. Even when you're hearing all this stuff about ET disclosure, or all these changes in technology, or all these great things, it's just and so anything that they can hit us with is great. And I just think that's motivating to me. It's inspiring, and it's not that I want to be like, you know, poisoned anymore or lied to anymore or something like that. But it's just that really, in the greater context of things, we need whatever we can get to help us wake up. And that's the beauty, and sometimes it's the darkness that ends up being beautiful because it wakes us up. So I just wanted to share that. It was an interesting thing. And so all I can say is that from all angles, let yourself wake up, whether it's through negativity or positivity, because ultimately it'll go to this thing where we realize that it's all one and there isn't polarity, and we can just be connected to everything in this like hyper conscious state. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope that was insightful. And comment below if you have any questions, and we can continue this dialogue. It might spur up some stuff or not. That's cool. So anyways, comment below and subscribe to my channel below, and there'll be more videos every Tuesday on my other channel too, youtube.com/Awww Bridget Nielsen, and we'll just continue having fun and talking about ascension and health and consciousness and you and me and connectedness. So I'll see you next week.